I want to get into the Caresha Please episode.
Yeah, because I watched that.
Yeah, so let's get into that real quick. I ain't gonna lie. One thing Caresha couldn't have done without bringing back Caresha Please is to address her side of the story. Now, when you watch Caresha Please, what was your initial reaction? Did you think she addressed everything that she needed to address?
I think she did. And I like that she was kind of being a little bit vulnerable because, she dealing with a lot. She still got people that's reaching out to her just because she's in some mess, and then she still got people that's reaching out to her to make sure like she okay. Mm-hmm. But it was more people reaching out to see what the mess was more than seeing if she was okay.
I think when it came to Caresha Please, I feel like people were mad because she didn't say what they wanted her to say. They wanted her to say, Diddy did this to me, Diddy did that to me, he's this type of person. But one thing she said was, shit, that wasn't my experience with him.
I mean, and that's another thing, like, you can't get mad about somebody's experience. Mm-hmm. And I feel like, shit, if I had the opportunity to be with Diddy, shit, I'm going, hey, listen, I'm going to the white party. I'm just going to leave early. I don't got to be there all day. Y'all be trying to be there, trying to be the longest one at the party. Like, when you got that feeling, you got to get out of there. But I would have went to the party.
I think oh my gosh. I think that people wanted to hate Young Miami because of who she was with. Like, even in the interview, she was like, shit, I was praising him at the same time y'all was praising him.
Right.
I had to sign up because he was the Go Poppy sign. She was looking a little stupid. But I mean, she was with the man. And, she was like, well, shit, I was praising him the same time y'all was. He was getting an achievement award for that shit.
Right.
So why am I in the wrong for holding him sign saying this is who I love, this is who I fuck with, and I look goofy, but y'all was praising him the same way.
But see, my thing is, you got to think, like, Diddy been around since we was kids. We grown now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, we're starting to we meet a lot of celebrities. So even realizing that you get into a certain level, even in your career, where certain people automatically have to show you respect and recognizing you, like, everybody act like they wouldn't be wild about that. Yeah. They acting like, oh, I wouldn't care if 50 Cent knows me. Like, what? I'm trying to be, what? 50? Listen. Caresha got Diddy, I can get you. Like, no cap. But I'm just saying, like, you act like, well, not you, but some people act like, oh, they wouldn't be astounded. Like, for somebody to get to a certain level in their career, like, what? Like, did he fuck with me?
Yeah.
Bad boy?
And it's just like, shit, when she was with him, he was at the height, and then he literally hit rock bottom while she was with him.
Yeah.
And again, I feel like people wanted her to say, he hit me, he was this terrible person. And again, even in the interview, she said, I'm not with that domestic violence shit. I think that's why she got out of here. But they wanted her to specifically say, I guess, specifically reference the Cassie video and all that shit. I'm pretty sure, like, for legal purposes, she couldn't even.
I mean, of course, for legal purposes, she couldn't speak on that shit. But let's speak on that. Cassie's parents signed over to Diddy. Okay, Cassie was a little girl. Okay, so y'all want us to be mad or feel some type of way when her mama and daddy didn't give a fuck. Period. Like, how? Like, that's a touchy subject. I'm not saying it's right, no abuse, of course, but that's the same thing with the R. Kelly thing. Like, you want everybody to feel a certain way, but it's just like, we gotta really be looking at people, mom and daddy, because my daddy wasn't going. I couldn't even play with the boy down the street. And we used to walk together at the bus stop. Then he found out we was walking together. The nigga used to pick me up, make me drive, and drive me to the bus stop and sit there and told me I couldn't talk to him. Like, my daddy didn't play that. Some people daddy didn't do that. So I just feel like, yeah, it wasn't right that, Diddy did all them things and everything, but that's the music industry. I mean, I'm not really shocked hearing something like that went on. The music industry is a dirty and dark industry. Why does everybody keep getting wild? Like, oh my God.
I think it's because of the person that is with. Like Diddy is somebody that he was like the soundtrack to, like you said, like damn near like our child. Like we listen. I mean, we listen. Like
112,
been a part of it.
You got Total.
Yeah.
You got Danny Kane. You got I mean,
you got Day 26. Everybody. Day 26. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you just got so many, and then you got to think he was the first nigga on MTV with his own show,
making a band.
Like he created history. I mean, I hate what happened, and I feel real sorry, a certain sense for Cassidy, but it's just like when it comes to certain things, you can't take away that person's art. We can't take away none of his hits. We can't take away none of his beats. We can't take away nothing. It was really people still looking up to Diddy for years. Like Diddy's still a role model. He's still one of the biggest. Still, like.
Yeah, I mean, I think people distance themselves for whatever reason. See me, I can separate the art from the person. Yeah, but that doesn't mean I have to fuck with what you do.
Everything they do. Yeah,
that don't mean I have to cause to me shit. Even seeing the video, I'm like
the video. Wow,
can't fuck with them off that.
Yeah, but the video.
You know what I'm saying? Like I fuck with the music. I'm the type of person I can separate the art from the person.
Yeah.
Now also when it came to Caresha Please, a lot of people were like, "Oh, Santana shouldn't have done it. She should have went to Good Morning America. She should have talked to this person." This is how I feel about the situation.
No, I wouldn't go to Good Morning America.
When that's what I'm saying. Like I would want to go to my own platform where I control the narrative. Yeah. I would want to sit right here at this breakfast bar in front of this camera right next to you, and you do the interview, and me and you talk about what happened versus me going to somebody where they can act some wild shit, and I'm like,
and I'm on the spot, and it's live.
Now you look extra goofy.
Because now it look like you scrambling. And then, of course, like she the one who wrote the questions. I mean, what are y'all gonna do for her after she tell what she tell anyways? Who gonna really be there for her anyways?
Right. And again, she addressed damn near everything. I think the fact was she didn't address things the way people wanted her to address.
Yeah, that's the problem. But at the end of the day, I mean, you win some, you lose some. But I personally don't think that she was kissing ass or anything like that. It's just like when you date somebody, you know how many girls came and be like, girl, he do this, he do that. Girl, I ain't get that, baby. He ain't treat me, he ain't treat who? He ain't treat me like that. He ain't do me that way. I never found out about no other bitch. So that's the same way that she's trying to say, like, okay, man, he may have had her balled up. I wasn't gonna get balled up. Not saying that she could say a word for word like that, but
they just want her.
I mean, if she's dating him, she's dating him. That's what you do when you're dating. Like,
how do you feel about the whole JT topic? Like when she said, because I think because people were trying to make it seem as if Caresha is jealous that JT is popping right now with her music, and she got her singles out, she got her motion out, her solo career is going up, and they're trying to make it seem as if she's the jealous one because they were saying, I think Santana was like, yeah, like you woke up in text, I was asleep, and then Miami's response was, well, shit, I'm thinking, when I saw the Super Freaky Girl remix, I see Miami, I'm thinking it's Trina or something, and then it's JT. Like, you ain't tell me that you was on a song with Nicki. Do you think Miami was like jealous in a sense of JT?
No, I don't feel that Caresha is jealous of JT at all. I don't feel that. I feel like it's more of a her thing. Like, I rode for you the whole time while we was gone. Because, I mean, she was on a lot of rappers' mixtapes.
Bruh, I saw Caresha.
Bag shit heavy.
Caresha came to, when JT got locked up, Caresha came to Nashville and was screaming for, like, one thing people don't realize is, and again, I don't think it was a jealousy thing. I think it was like a, damn, like, you my girl, you couldn't tell me it was on the fucking song with Nicki, who I'ma tell? Right. You know what I'm saying? I think it was like one of them, but one thing that people fail to realize, they're trying to villainize Miami when Miami was the one that was saying free JT. She was the one keeping City Girls alive while JT went to prison. A lot of people can say JT fucked the City Girls up because she went to prison. You know what I'm saying? Right. But Miami was the one that revived it. She was pregnant, still on stage,
and then her mama was locked up at the same time that JT was locked up. So to me, I don't feel like that. But coming from like I said, I'm a girl. So when we fall out with each other, like we fall out. It ain't no in between. Like girls get a little catty, but like when a girl like she said, like it ain't no beef, but like right now I don't fuck with her because you just did some shady shit, and I really feel like it was kind of shady. I don't feel that Caresha's life never paused.
Right, it never did, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I can see if her life paused and her career went down. You sitting with Diddy, like I can't keep saying that enough. Like Diddy up there with Jay-Z and them. Yeah. I don't care what nobody say.
No, he is.
Diddy's up there. This is Diddy, like this bad boy, like he up there with one of the biggest. So you know how many people she got to rub elbows with just because how many magazines, how many fashion designers, how many makeup artists, how many hairstyles. Like Caresha's life never paused. So why would she care that her friend who was incarcerated never got a chance to experience that? Because JT never got a chance to experience that. She was locked up. So for her to feel, or for people to say that she's jealous, like,
and I also think the roles. I think the roles also reverse too, because prior to Miami was the fun one, she was the happy one, JT was the bitchy one, and now I think the roles have switched to where JT is the fun, outgoing, nice one, and Caresha is the jealous bitch.
Yeah, I feel like that's the narrative that they want to give with Caresha, and like I said, I like both girls, so I'm not on one side or the other. But if we're talking about this album and we're comparing City Girls album to this album, she need Young Miami.
Yeah. That's what I feel like too, because I'm
not saying she can't do it on her own, and I feel like a part of it is that she's in such of a I want to prove, is because Young Miami never wanted to do it on her own. She kept saying like, JT the one who wanted me to rap, like I don't want to do this. So I feel like because Young Miami was the one having to do it on her own, she had to get on track. She had to keep money coming in, money coming in. So she had to do, Money Bag. She had to do The Baby. I mean, she did a song with, Lil Baby. Like, she had to do that and be the only one on the track because she was incarcerated. So for her to feel like, oh, I gotta prove myself, like you really don't. You really don't.
Because she was grinding for 2 years. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like.
She was really grinding for you, and ain't no way.
And I think, like you said, I feel like Caresha never had a break. JT was hungry to get out and work.
Yeah.
Caresha was just like, well, shit, I've been doing this. I want to do some other shit real quick.
Yeah.
And JT was like, well, no, I want to continue to make music. And when they wasn't on the same page, JT started recording privately. They wasn't on the same page. And then, of course, when they would come together, it's like, shit, you my bitch.
I thought that was so weird. I thought that was so weird when she was like, I'm in a makeup room getting my hair done, and she's in a makeup room getting her hair done. Like, what?
So, yeah, it's like, that's your childhood friend. Like,
when me and my friend, I don't care. Me and my friend, like, I got a couple girls I'm into it right now, like, no, for real. Yeah. Like, we into it. They know we into it. Ain't no secret. Like, but I would never. It's certain things I wouldn't tell just off of GP. Like,
yeah.
But if we was making money together, we're gonna be in the same room getting our makeup done. Like, what? How you don't want to be in the same room?
Y'all not in the same
as
studio,
a girl, like, huh? Y'all went in there getting y'all hair done. Like, bitch, y'all be in there, bitch. We getting sitting like what?
Because she in Miami, she in Atlanta, they not recording together, and I feel like that's another reason why they, last project flopped and got leaked was because they wasn't nothing, like they said,
nothing was together. Yeah,
nothing was clicking. I feel like the City Girls never had a fighting chance because again, they got popping. JT went to jail. Miami got pregnant. They weren't on the same page, and all that shit got leaked. And they never got a chance to be the group to see.
But what makes it so bad though, it's just like what made them not want to be in the same room, getting their hair done, getting their makeup done, being in the studio. That's the part, how they say it's like your story, my story, the truth. That's the part to me that's missing, because as somebody, I mean, you a guy, so I can't use you as an example, but like I said, I could use a couple of my friends, like a couple of my homegirls, you know, got businesses and stuff like that. Like, how we not getting ready together and we about to go to an event? How we not on, we just now on stage practicing, ain't no choreographer, we not meeting up with the backup dancers to introduce, like, it's so much of a piece that is missing.
Yeah, I think, you know, people grow apart, but I feel like with them, I think the industry got between it. I think, again, Caresha wanted to do a lot of other stuff. JT is like, I just want to rap. Miami like, well, I want to rap and I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do that.
Because she's finding multiple streams of income, and she's finding multiple streams also that she's enjoying.
Like they were saying like she was saying on Caresha Please, and JC even said this in her documentary. It was like, at a time, the City Girls wasn't getting no bread. They didn't have no hit. Wasn't nobody booking them. So yeah. Miami like, well, shit, I got 2 kids. I got to feed. And JT like, well, shit, I got to make some shit shake too. So I need to go ahead and record some records. I need to hop on some remixes. I need to do something because ain't nobody booking the City Girls. People are booking us separately. You know what I'm saying? So again, that not getting booked and that not money coming in could also be a factor.
But then also too, that makes me look at the label. What was the label allowing?
That's what I'm like. QC, I don't know, but you know, QC did get sold.
Yeah, they sold to somebody else. But like I said, that's part of the music industry. That's why we don't have boy bands and girl bands no more, because we're 90s kids. So in the early 90s, you had everybody wanting to rap together. It was 3 girls rapping, 3 girls singing, 3 guys rapping, 3 guys singing. They always end up splitting everybody up. I don't know, and they always be like, oh, the money, because y'all always try to pick who y'all favorites is, but it's a better as a duo. And I'm not saying that Young Miami is a better rapper than JT, but she should have put out an EP.
You and this EP.
I just can't let it go. Like, she should have just put out an EP. And I felt hurt, like I said earlier, to piggyback off of that, like, you trying to prove to everybody, that's where you fucked up.
Valid. All right. Well, shit, that's our Caresha Please City Girls breakdown. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys go check out her boutique. Go ahead and let them know about the boutique real quick.
So yeah, I am Aliyah Turner Boutique. You can shop at AliyahTurnerBoutique.com. I'm gonna write in the comments, and then I got my own page as well. Yeah. And then I'm going to link that girl playlist too, because it's got some bangers in there.
All right, say less. Well, again, if you guys like this video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see some more stuff of me and Aliyah and her crazy ass.
Yeah, I was chill today. The album wasn't that good. It wasn't. Sorry, it wasn't.
Hey, let us know in the comments the next album y'all want us to review and do a reaction to. This is your boy Brooklyn. I got my girl Aliyah with me. Peace out. Brooklyn Media.